Hey, welcome to October's monthly market update that I kind of wanted to share a little bit about between buyers and sellers and kind of what the market's kind of doing. Every week I get several lenders that actually text me the rates that are happening, which is great. This is the first time in a long time that I've seen rates that have been in the fives, which is great. Yes, they're in the high fives, but it's way better than 7.5% where it was. So there's a lot of good news that is happening right now. Interest rates are coming down. Maybe possibly they're discussing another rate cut here shortly in the next couple days, which would be wonderful as well. But what I'm seeing here though is that we still have a lot of inventory and our buyer demand is right here. So we have a lot more houses right now on the market. Even though inventory isn't historically on the high end, it's actually pretty decent kind of normalcy right now at the moment, but the buyer demand still is a little bit low. So I'm seeing there on the buyer side is that they're being a little bit more indecisive because they're kind of in control a little bit because the houses are sitting on the market a little bit longer. There's more homes for them to choose from. So they're actually waiting and deciding and not feeling they have to do something in a huge hurry. Since the interest rates are coming down, there's been more buyer activity that are being out there on my listings and other listings as well. The needle is more into a buyer's market at the moment, which is just kind of teetering right there. And they kind of judge those by a lot of different things. It's by the supply and the longevity of how long will the inventory currently take to sell out. But what I'm noticing though is that every neighborhood is different. So if you're in Lake the Pines, Lake Wildwood, Auburn, Grass Valley, Forest Hill, Roseville, Rockland, certain areas are hotter than others. So talk to your agent, talk to me about where those areas are, and we'll find you a home. And there are plenty of houses. We just literally closed 3 first-time home buyer homes in the last 3 weeks, and they are super thrilled and super happy because what they are now is they're controlling their future. They're at a set payment, they're happy, they're comfortable with that payment, and now it's their home. And it's really fun to see them sending me pictures of the new flooring and the new paint that they're putting on their walls, that they never could do this when they were renting a home. So people often ask me, like somebody this morning says, should I put my house on the market going into the holidays? And I'm going to say absolutely yes. Some of my very best months in real estate have been in November and December because people they have goals and they realize oh, I wanted to buy a house in this year. And so they only have a few months left. So if you're looking to buy or sell, it's a great time to do both. There's still buyers out there, and buyers, it's a great time because interest rates have been the lowest they've been for the last year. So people often ask me too, is how do you compare like a 2020, 2021, 2022 market to today? Well, traditionally, we are not as hot and as heavy as we were in 2021, where we had all those people that were trying to get out of the cities. Now we're kind of back to what I would classify as kind of a normalcy, a normal market of kind of what's happening. Yes, we're not back to like a seller's market where we have less inventory and a bunch of buyer demand, so things change. But what I've seen in 31 years is this. And that's what the market does. But you know what I've seen on values of property? This. And so yes, there might be a little dip here or there on the market and see what's happening. But guys, if you wanted to buy a house and 20 years ago, 10 years ago, I'm telling you, their percentage of the valuation of those particular homes have gone way up. And where is it going to be? Where do you think, I want to sit here and not buy a house this year or next year? Where do you think it's going to be in 5 years? You think the market's going to be down or low? The interesting part is that the house appreciation every single year is still continuing to go up. So get your house now before the prices continue to rise. Hey, thanks so much for watching this month's market video. Guys, I feel like I'm more of a consultant. So if you have questions about real estate, whether you're buying or selling, whatever you're doing, and not even buying in the market at the moment, but just want to know a bit about what's going on, feel free to reach out to me. I've been doing this a long time, and I just like to give back and help others make that educated decision. Take care.